There should be again narrowed down. I fail to understand to what extent you would like to narrow it down and what will be the criteria. So we have checks and counter checks before awarding before the execution of death penalty. But the precise question is as to whether really the death penalty serve the purposes. I must say it will serve the purpose if it is executed expeditiously. I won't say that it should be executed expeditiously. It means that the convict must be hanged immediately. But no. Once session court held that the accused deserves death penalty, then the further confirmation proceeding to the High Court and appeal to the Supreme Court and mercy petition to the President of India, that should be channelized in a time limit program. Unfortunately, what is happening in our country, once the convict has been awarded death penalty, 15 years, 20 years, he has to remain in jail without the execution, and ultimately the death sentence was committed to life imprisonment because there is inordinate delay. So I think this won't serve our purpose. Because after the period of 20 years, everybody forgets what crime he has committed. So the purpose of death penalty is not to punish the very criminal, but to give a strong signal message to the like-minded persons in the society that if he will commit and repeat such type of offences, then they will suffer the death penalty. See, it will all depend upon the facts of the crime. See, if it is found that the accused has committed the crime after previous planning involving maximum brutality, cruelty, and not only that, but if he enjoys the heinous crime, then I would say it's a depravity. See, depravity, if it is inborn depravity in the criminal, then I have my own doubts that whether such depravity can be controlled or can be cured by sending or by awarding a lesser sentence to him. Ultimately, whether it is a case of a terror or whether it is a case of rape, I consider how accused has committed the crime. What prompted him to commit the crime? What was his motive behind the crime? And how he made himself preparation for committing the crime. These are the prime consideration in my mind before awarding the death penalty. I am aware that if any crime has been committed or if murder has been committed in the heat of the passion or the spur of the moment or with some previous enmity, then perhaps it would not be proper to send him to the gallows. But if accused commits a deliberate act, knowing full well the consequences of act, and if he enjoys the said act even during the commission of the crime or even after the commission of crime, then certainly it should be looked with the seriously. So far as rape offense is concerned, no doubt it remains a mental scar, permanent mental scar on the victim. No doubt her honor, chastity, her self-reputation, prestige, that is being disturbed and destroyed by the very criminal. But I won't say that only for committing the offense of rape he should be hanged. But if he commits a rape very frequently and that too gang rape, and if the victim is subjected to a very cruelty in torturing, then certainly one has to consider that whether severe punishment can be awarded. Death penalty is awarded only in exceptional cases. But so far as terrorist act is concerned, one has to see that terrorist commits an act by killing the innocent persons who had no way concern with the accused or the object of the accused. But even then, the defenseless, innocent persons are killed by these terrorists only because terrorists want to strike terror in the mind of the people. And perhaps that is the potential danger in the society. Media's role in the whole judicial process is very important, because many times certain crimes are brought to the notice of the public at large with the media. Media is to be complimented for that purpose. But at some time, I found that media has also exceeded their limits. Media not only exceeded limits, but they are taking own decision in publishing that particular thing will happen in this manner, not happen. They express their own views. This is certainly wrong. See, you can't prejudice the accused. See, accused is to be held to be guilty, and our law says accused is to be presumed innocent until the guilt is proved. But so far as high celebrities are concerned, even if offense of rash and negligent crime, the media chase him. They held him and they portray the picture as if he is a very murderer. This should not happen. Even the celebrity has a personal right. Celebrity is to be held guilty, but media has no caution. Media is worried only about their TRP and how their circulation is going to be increased. I think the media should have self-restraint, and unfortunately we don't have such law which can control the media in unnecessarily targeting the very criminal or targeting the prosecuting agency. So it is very difficult to say that to whom one can held responsible for increasing the crime in the society. But I must say that it is the apathy of a common man for not cooperating to the law enforcing agency. It is our common experience that at some time the crime is being committed in our presence. But we people have a rather show our reluctance to go to the police and to inform to the police. Or if any incident or if any offense is being committed, crime is being committed in our presence, and even if the police reaches the spot, then we are very slow in cooperating with the police. This apathy should be removed. That is what my opinion. Yes, definitely. It is a right of an accused to place on the record on the point of the sentence as to why he deserves the minimum sentence, that is life imprisonment. Accused can say very well, and law gives an opportunity to place on the record that why the court should show mercy on him by awarding the lesser sentence, that is life imprisonment. If his accused past record is very unblemished, and if it was his first offense, an offense has been committed out of certain